It's a great place to get educated on what's happening in the supply chain, specifically in logistics. This is such a significant organization, is that it's built on a foundation of charity.
I just want to say that we are very, very happy and excited, as always, to be a partner with the DMA. Transportation logistics is the lifeblood of for our county and the Inland Empire. And
this is the Prestige Award of Volunteer of the Year. That goes to Aaron Turner.
This is a great organization. Thank you to those of you who are here.
DMA is very excited about the direction we're headed in for 2011. Our feedback when there are programs from an economic perspective are that senior level executives are able to garner content and information from those programs, which they're able to use themselves in their own professional lives when presenting to corporate headquarters somewhere else in the country. But I would like to think that the DMA carries some responsibility in helping to move the message forward of the importance of logistics.
And because of the DMA, your industry, you know, we just culminated one of our biggest Christmases of the year, where we served 26,000 kids and gave out $1.3 million worth of goods and services.
ACN is always looking to build new relationships with new suppliers, as well as strengthen very good existing relationship with carriers. So for the past 10 years, we have been ranked by the Journal of Commerce as the largest containerized shipper in the US. Moving over 1,000 containers a day, it is very easy to understand why keeping up with the most current logistic issue is so important to our company. We are certainly fortunate to have four of the most well-respected industry leaders in the logistic field with us today to shed some light on what has happened in the recent years, as well as what we can expect going into 2011.
Well, we start talking about what's going on now in the market. We really got to go back to 2009 and say what the heck got us to where we were in 2010. 2009 was probably the most catastrophic year that any business has faced. But we are allowed now, with the FMC helping us, we're talking to customers and trying to find better ways to do things. The problem will be is if you let 5 major lines take over the market into the future, once they have control of that market, there will never be supply and demand. There will just be demand. 2011 is a large unknown right now. It seems to be one of these wishy-washy years that probably will end up being about half as good as 2010. You got to decide whether you're going to stick around or you're going to kind of pack your bags and go into the night.
So I'm going to focus a little bit more on some of the things that I think were important to get through these tough times. Some of the things I think we learned during these tough times that I think will serve us very well going forward. We're going to see other solutions, and we're going to see employees who've been working 40 and 35 hours much more willing to do other jobs within your organization. Pick them well, train them, and show them the future in your organization.
We are kind of in a bit of a slowing economy right now. We had a very robust 2010. Everybody's aware of what went on in 2009. 6.7% growth for Asia overall. And overall, North America is expected to grow at about 4.4% in 2011. So we're thinking that we're in a good standing as far as growth going into the new year.
Well, the good news is the LA and Orange ports, this was their record year ever. Long Beach, they had 7.8 million containers going through its port last year, and so that's a 25% increase. The imports rose 13%, which is 4 million containers that have come through. California has seen so many companies leave this state because of the heavy regulations and what's going on up in Sacramento. We're seeing a lot more steady growth coming in. Manufacturing jobs increased 1.2% last year. A lot of drivers are refusing to come to California because of CARB regulations. They're considering reducing drivers' hours out on the road. What are we to expect in the future? We're still going to have our slow growth.
Statistic comparing 2009 and 2010. If you look at the combined GDP growth and then little change in unemployment rate, what does that tell you? That means we're more productive now. It was 7.7% of nation's GDP spent on transportation and logistics last year, It was historical low.
Thank you again, American Chung Nam, for sponsoring this event. Also want to thank Weber Logistics for this dinner.